What's cooking, guys? It's the Salukie. Today I'm on my way to a very special part of Israel, the Israeli settlements in the Palestinian territories in the West Bank. I'm here with Johnny. We met traveling in Thailand. Hey guys. Hung around for a bit, stayed in touch, and he actually lives in one of the settlements in Tapuach. Just before we get into the video, I just want to say, for this video and for the Israel and Palestine content in general, this isn't political. We're going in with a neutral approach. We're neutral to the conflict, not picking sides. We just want to hear what the people have to say, whether it's here in the Israeli settlements or in Palestine. So we're now just crossing the checkpoint, and I thought I'd explain a little bit about what an Israeli settlement is. Basically, there are Jews that don't recognize Palestine and have decided to build Israeli settlements in Palestinian territories.
The people that live in the settlements, they believe that this is our land and all of Israel is ours. And yes, and they don't recognize Palestine at all. So we can basically live wherever we want, as long as it's in the border.
Within the borders of Israel. There used to actually be settlements in Sinai Peninsula of Egypt and also in Gaza Strip.
We just arrived to Tapuach Junction. You can see the police trying to catch smugglers. Trying to catch, maybe they will catch us right now. And
Is she gonna stop us?
No, she didn't.
So this is one of the most dangerous places in Israel. And when I say dangerous, I don't mean car accidents and stuff like that. I mean this place has the most terrorist attacks in Israel. One of the most attacked places in Israel, and there's a huge military presence because of that. There's soldiers here behind me, and their guns are aimed right now, and they have a bullet in the chamber, which is something that you don't really get that often in Israel. What's your name?
Eitan.
Eitan, nice to meet you, bro.
Hey, bro.
I'd like to ask you, how long have you been in this specific junction, in Tapuach Junction?
We've been here for about 2 months now.
2 months.
2 months. We got 2 more months to go.
I've heard that it's very notorious for having a lot of terrorist attacks.
It is?
Have you had any experiences while you've been here?
Not yet, no. Not in the last 2 months. It happens approximately every month and a half, so yeah.
Yeah.
Soon, probably.
Do you have anything you'd like to say, to share?
We're here every day doing our job, not trying to harass anybody, just trying to protect the Israeli citizens that live here, the mitnachlim that just try to live their lives peacefully. We get a lot of hate for that, and that's our job. That's what we want to do.
The soldiers are stationed here just because of the Israeli settlements. Do you believe that they should back out of the settlements, or do you think that it's the Israeli people's right to be here in the Palestinian territories?
I think it's the Israelis' right to stay here and to be here, and whether we like it or not, the army is needed here. There's terrorist attacks here about once a month, once every 2 months. Sadly, we need to be here. We don't want to be here. I mean, the army, but we have to. Our citizens will be killed in the streets. It's just how it is.
I think this is one of the only places in Israel where I've seen soldiers literally aiming down, looking down their sights.
Yep, it's also it's things we have to do. You have to watch every vehicle here. This place is notorious for drive-by shootings at civilians, so we have to stay alert. See, nobody's looking at us, nobody's pointing at us, anything. And that's why we have to stand like that.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Good.
So now that we're here, you'll suddenly see a lot of green license plates, like on these cars over here that I'm filming. The green license plates means that they're Palestinians. And here we have, for example, a yellow one, which is basically Israel. All right. Let's go up to a nice viewpoint. So now we're above Tapuach Junction. There it is. Over there with the soldiers and stuff. Oh, there's a horse in a car. So basically, to explain the situation, over there we have Khawara, which is a Palestinian village. And where?
There you have Tapuach. Up there, it's Tapuach, which is a Jewish village, and this is how it works here. There are
Settlement.
the settlements here are separate to Arabs villages and Jewish villages. This is how it works here.
Palestinian.
Palestinians, yeah.
Yeah.
אז אני אגיד את זה עוד פעם.
כן, מעכשיו.
הערב זה גם אני ערב.
כן, וזהו, בגלל זה.
אתה יודע, פה אבל כולם יגידו לך ערבים.
אני יודע.
אף אחד לא יגיד לך כאילו, אז תגיד את זה עוד פעם.
So let me just explain why I corrected him there, because people here in this part of Israel tend to call Palestinians Arabs, which is true, they are Arabs, but the problem is I'm also Arab. He's also Arab.
I'm Arab too.
What's your ethnicity?
Yemenite.
Yemenite, half Yemenite and half
American.
half
White.
half Yemenite, half white. So that's why I say Palestinian in my videos, because I'm Iraqi Arab, half Eastern European, half Iraqi. Do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself while we're here?
For myself, I grew up here in Tapuach. My father made Aliyah, which means he came from America, from New York. He moved here when he was 27, and then he got married here, and here I am. Now we're entering Tapuach.
All right, we're in the Tapuach village now, and this is their supermarket.
Come on, I'm not hungry though.
אתה לא אוכל?
Okay, תביא.
אתה אוכל כזה, לא? זה לחמניה.
Yeah.
It's so easy to forget about COVID in Israel these days.
Yeah. Public place, no masks, no worry.
No, because everything here is open and stuff. I totally forgot you need a mask in a public space.
We got some food.
Johnny, would you say that the prices here are better than the rest of Israel, or is it pretty much the same?
Oh, it's pretty much the same. You can't fool people here. The Jews, when it comes to money, you know, Jews are very, very tough, very smart. אני אקפוץ בשתיים.
כן.
וואלה.
למה הוא צלם או נחשב?
הוא עושה כזה, הוא ולוגר כזה
מזה ממנו אתה למדת כאילו וזה?
הוא למד ממני, הוא כל הזמן, תגיד, איך אני לוחץ פה על הסטארט?
כן, ממש.
רגע, אתם עושים?
קופצים שנייה, אוכלים משהו בבית.
Oh, so that was Johnny's brother. I didn't realize that.
It's my brother. He's a good man. Good little man.
How old is he?
He's a teenager now. He's I think 17 or 16.
He's learning about the birds and the bees.
Exactly. I don't know what it means, but... זה חבר שלי.
אהלן, מה ישנו?
טיילתי איתו בחו"ל.
מגניב משהו?
מי זה אסי?
עידו.
הוא לא נראה לך אסיאתי?
יש משהו.
זה רבע אסיאתי פה, לא?
כן.
רגע, זה נשים באוטו.
מה נתן? של מי הרכב? כן?
על מה אתה מסתכל? שמן אחד, על מה? אוי, ששי. אני נוזרת. זה לא הבית שלי, זה... משהו שם. I built this place. Me and my brother-in-law, we built the whole thing.
The guy that we just said hello to.
No, another guy. I have 4 brothers-in-law. This is the jacuzzi.
Wow.
You can chill here.
Well, I saw on your Instagram story you building stuff.
Yeah, sometimes here and there.
Yeah.
Depth is like 3.5 meters.
Can I fall back like Jesus Christ?
Yeah, but just watch the plastic.
So how's it going out down there, bro?
Oh yeah, it's good. It's good. Good stuff. My arm hurts from the vaccine. I got the vaccine yesterday. Finally.
Oh, poor boy.
This is what they call a worker's meal in Israel. Some shamenet. What's this called in English?
It's like whipped cream. No, not whipped
cream, not whipped, just cream. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some bread, like some buns.
You got a can of tuna. You can burn it if you want. There's a way to burn it. You do it in the army. You put like tissue. You burn it, and then it's like you're smoking the tuna.
Yeah, I used to do it in boarding school all the time. And this is the equivalent of a meal deal in England, pretty much. I've always liked it.
What?
You know this, shamenet, green. I just asked Johnny what there is to see in Tapuach, And he told me, well, it's basically people's houses and some parks and stuff that you get everywhere. So let's show his house. So this is Johnny's house.
This is my brother's Lucas. He bought it in Hawara, which you're gonna see very soon, the village.
Palestinian village next to us.
Exactly. Just close the door.
His mom is teaching piano, so here, like you've seen in England, this is a very typical Jewish house kind of deal. I'm sorry about the low lighting, but holy books, some of them are. This is the Talmud.
Shabbat candles.
These are the Shabbat candles. Every Saturday they light them to commemorate the holy day of Shabbos, which is the day of rest for the Jews. Yeah, this is Chloe.
This is Chloe. She protects us from terror.
She's actually teaching the Israeli national anthem.